What's going on, guys? My name is Lucas Jensen, and today I got a super exciting video for you. I run a seven-figure marketing agency. We provide lead generation services for painting contractors. I started this about 3 years ago. I'm the only owner, and we've grown it to over 6 figures a month, doing over 7 figures a year. And we provide just Facebook ads and Google ads just to painting contractors. So we're kind of like I'd say like a niche within a niche. So we've grown very, very rapidly, especially over the last 6-8 months or so. The growth has just been exponential. I'm 23 years old and I'm running a team of 10 right now, right? We have somewhere in the ballpark of like 70 clients or so, all across Canada and the US. Again, just doing Facebook ads and Google ads, and they're all painting contractors. So if you are running an SMMA, I got this awesome video for you here today. I actually went to do an appointment set. I just hired an appointment setter who also happens to be my brother Ryan. And in like the video, like it was like a Zoom call between me and him. And I wanted to call up a cold lead just to show him like how I would set the appointment if I were in his shoes. You know, show him how I handle objections, things like that, like the upwards inflection that I would use, all that stuff. So what's funny about that is that 10-minute cold call actually ended up closing a new client for us. And we closed him at $2,300 Canadian per month, it's a $1,700 US, which is $2,300 Canadian, locked in for 3 months. So $6,900 in total sales on just a 10-minute call. So with that being said, let's jump right in. So I'm going to be sharing the call recording right here. It's 12 minutes long, and basically I'm going to be stopping it at certain points and just kind of discussing, you know, I like why I said this, I didn't like that I said this, etc., kind of critiquing myself. But I would love all of you guys' input as well. So drop a comment in the comment section below, letting me know like how you thought about the call itself, if you wouldn't have said certain things, if you would have added certain things, etc. And I just appreciate all your feedback. So with that being said, I'm just going to move my handsome little head out of the way and start the call.
And
so you want to see some stats?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, bro. I'm going to call one up right now.
Okay. Can I see your screen and see like?
Well, I'm going to be doing it off just my phone here, and then just like.
Oh, are you?
With the audio, yeah.
Do you have international calls or like Canada, US?
No.
Does it cost you money?
Yeah. Right off the bat, I would say definitely if you are doing calls on your phone, invest in an international plan. If you're doing calls overseas, I'm in Canada and this client was in the US. I've done this so many times and it ends up being like a 30 or 45-minute call sometimes, and those phone bills are ruthless. So I have a CRM, and we have like the international phone calls and stuff like that there. I just for some reason decided to do it on my phone call. I don't know why, but anyway, I'll continue on. All right, you ready?
All right. Yeah.
All right, give me $5 if I said it.
Oh, and give me 2% commission. Deal.
You definitely got the better end of the bargain there.
Just mute yourself though, just so it's just like if I hear something, I don't like get like lost and then say, you know. So I'm gonna ask you, can you hear it? And you just gotta give me a thumbs up, okay? Can you hear that?
Hi, this is Kevin.
Hey, what's up, Kevin? This is Lucas Jensen calling. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well, man. Doing well. I saw Tanner just threw us in a group chat a couple minutes ago there.
So I like how I started off that call with the assumption that he knew exactly who was calling, and I added the this is Lucas Jensen calling, you know. So I didn't hit him with the hey Kevin, or hey, is this Kevin, or hey Kevin, this is Lucas Jensen from Florida Media Marketing, because that like right off the bat, that's just like the sales. It feels so salesy, and his I guess like trust barrier just like shoots up because he's like, all right, dude, this guy's trying to cold call me, and he's trying to sell me something. So by adding the it kind of drops the tone and kind of drops the guard on him. So I like that I did that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome, man. How do you know Tanner?
Just from the lift up, honestly.
And Tanner was one of our clients that put us in a group chat. So it wasn't a cold lead; it was actually a warm lead. And we're at a point now, like our company does really good work for our clients. So like 40% of all our new clients come from referrals from other clients. So this was kind of more of a warm lead, not like a full-on cold lead, but yeah, basically one of our clients put us in a group chat with Kevin here, and the rest was history.
Well, I messaged you on Instagram the other day, actually. I actually had a meeting with one of your guys first. And while talking to Tanner earlier, I talked to your guy exactly a week ago on Wednesday. Then while talking to Tanner, I talked to him, like, he asked a specific question, and he said that I'm throwing my money away at, for lack of a better term, because that's stupid things that just, like, I don't need to throw my money at. And so he really, like, told me, like, hey, dude, you need to, like, do your Facebook ads. Like, now, that's what you need to worry about. Just getting leads, which I know because it's a lesson learned, like I spent money stupidly. And so I do have you in mind already. I asked him what he told me that he was going to refer me to a Facebook guy. And then I asked him, are you talking about Lucas? And he mentioned that it was you. And yeah. So.
And the rest is history.
What was that again?
I said, and then the rest was history, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool, man.
I don't like how I said that joke. That was a bad joke. Just didn't land. And I realized I said it earlier in this video too. Guess I didn't learn my lesson. So anyway, onwards and upwards.
So you talked with Sam last week?
With Sam, yes.
Yeah, gotcha. And how was the call?
Oh no, Sam was amazing. I mean, Sam is. I was very surprised. I asked him how long has he been in sales. He said only a month and a half. I was like, what? Dude, you're a natural talent.
And for reference, Sam is my closer. So Kevin here already had a call with Sam in the past, and I didn't know at the point of calling him. I thought it was just a fresh referral. So I kind of went into the position of like, I got to explain who I am and this and that and whatever, only to find out that, yes, it was a referral. Yes, he already spoke with one of our teams. So he was just primed up for a sale right off the get-go. So I kind of capitalized on that, and you'll see kind of how I did that throughout the video here.
But Sam was amazing. I mean, the way that he built value without sounding like a salesman, the way he made me just easily, he made me convince myself, like, I don't know, he did it beautifully. Sam was awesome. I have nothing but great things to say about Sam.
Love that, man. Love that. And what was kind of the reasoning why you didn't move forward, out of curiosity?
No, yeah, it's a great question. I'm sure you talked to a lot of people. I messaged you. But so honestly, like I said, like I just spent money stupidly. I am doing projects right now, but as life goes, there's bills that have to be paid and stuff like that. So I'm 100% going to sign up for you. With you. I'm doing a home show at the beginning of February. I have a few projects booked out into the middle of February. And I'm planning to have enough money to sign up with you where it's not so much of a worry by the middle of February for sure.
Middle of February. Okay, cool, man. So Kevin, what I can do is
So I recognize that I got to have a little bit more effective listening, because if you rewind at the start of the call, he kind of went into all his pain points. So if he was throwing money at this, throwing money at that, nothing kind of landed. And as a relatively new business, he's a little bit bootstrapped with cash. So I got to, I guess, take more notes or have a little bit more effective listening through like the pain that he opened up to at the start. And then I'll be able to kind of, apply that pressure to the pain to close the sale later on, which I'm grateful that he opened up again after without shutting down and be like, what? I just told this guy. So it kind of went very ideally.
What's your area of operation again? Just so I can make sure we don't have a client there.
Yeah, no problem. I'm in Seattle.
Seattle, Washington. Cool, man. Yeah, so
I'm based out of Alto, Washington, which is about 20 minutes north of Seattle, but the market is the greater Seattle.
Greater Seattle. All right, cool. I think we might have a client in Renton. Could that be Renton? Yeah. So yeah, we'll be able to get you all settled up there. No worries at all. So Kevin, what I can do for you here today is we can get you, because we provide exclusivity for our clients.
So I like how here I said, yeah, Kevin, we can get you all settled up. No problem at all. Kind of thing of like, now I'm almost flipping it of just like, I'm doing him the favor by signing on with us. So that way it's just like, it's just a change up in tonality almost, or a change up in like the actual verbiage of it, of like, yeah, we'd be happy to help you. Or yeah, like I would love to work with you. You know what I mean? But we're changing up of like, yeah, we can definitely help you out there. You know what I mean? It just looks like he has the pain and we're kind of providing the solution to that, which we are, of course, but just changing up that verbiage there. I like that I did that.
Right. So when we work with you, we're not working with another painting contractor in your area. So since you're ready to roll, what we can do is we can lock in your position without having billing hit until mid-February. That way we can get you fully onboarded, send everything over your way. You could come to the coaching calls. Tanner's one of our coaches, and you'll be able to get value out of there. And then, once you give me the green light mid-February after your trade show, then we can process billing, get the ads rolling, and onwards and upwards.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I would really appreciate that. I wasn't aware that, or maybe I was aware, but I've talked to a few people, and so you guys also do the coaching calls. It's not just the Facebook ads.
Yeah, that's right. We got 2 coaches. So we got Joel and Tanner.
And I realized this recording that there's a little bit of a lag, so I apologize for that in advance.
Tanner does every second Thursday, and then Joel does every second Wednesday on opposite weeks of Tanner. So you got coaching calls every single week. Tanner, as you know, he owns a $1.8 million painting business. He's one of our clients. Also, very good buddy of mine and everything. And then Joel, he owns 2 painting businesses, collectively doing $5 million a year. So there's a ton of value in those calls that you'll be able to get free access to. And so by signing, you'll be able to lock in your turf. You'll be able to come to these coaching calls, get value before we even start. And then come mid-February, we'll hit the ground running.
Wow. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate that. I wasn't aware of that, or maybe it just slipped my mind. But yeah, that sounds like a great plan. I talked to Sam, and then he said that I need the $1,000 for the ad spend. And then he said that there's a way that you guys could do the biweekly payments, and then starting at $850. Is that okay?
Yeah. So the price he gave you was $1,700.
So when we're trying to sign clients, ideally we try to get them because they sign up for 3 months at the start. Ideally, we try to get them to pay in full, just for cash flow purposes for the company. It's just a lot better. However, I am not against the idea of breaking up the payments into smaller sections if that'll get somebody onboarded. And the way I phrase it is, especially for companies with a little bit tighter cash flows, it's less upfront for them to get started. And throughout the initial, because basically if it's $1,700 a month US, we break that down into biweekly payments of $850. So they're paying the exact same amount month over month, but it's a lower barrier of entry for them to get started. And then within the first 2 weeks, we'll land some jobs for them from the leads we get them. And then they can use that to kind of cover the retainer for future months and weeks and years, etc. So I really like when people are tighter on cash flow. I don't mind breaking up the payments into, smaller increments for them, just more frequently. And that way you drop the barrier of entry and get them onboarded a lot easier.
Yeah. So the price he gave you was $1,700.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, man. You're.
Unless you can do a little bit better.
No, man. I was going in the opposite direction. Sam did you a favor. We increased our prices just because we have a very high demand right now. But since he gave you that price, we'll stick with that price there for you, Kev.
I like how I flipped that. He was kind of leaning on the direction of hey, can you give me any types of discounts? And then I flipped it on him and it was you know what? Sam was actually doing you a favor. We've actually yet increased our price, which we have. We've actually yet increased our price. So basically he was doing you a favor. You better kind of lock in that number right there.
Okay. And it's $1,700 monthly paid to you guys for your help in the coaching calls. And then it's $1,000 ad spend, correct?
Yeah, that's right. And ad spend is variable, right? So if you month 2, you're like, all right, Lucas, I want to get more leads. Let's crank it up to 1,500. Then we can keep going at upon approval of you, of course. But to give you a point of reference, we got clients where we're doing $6,000 a month. Our retainer stays the exact same. And the more you spend, the more leads you get, essentially.
Okay, awesome.
Cool, man.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Sweet. So I'll get that sent over. What's a good start date here for you? This could be tentative too. We can adjust it as we go, but we'll just get you onboarded, and then you can start coming to the coaching calls. So would say February 19th. That's a Monday. Would that work for you?
Yes.
Cool.
That is perfect, actually.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Now let me just create a quick client profile here for you, Kevin. What's your last name?
So I like how I kind of pulled up my calendar and set that initial start date right there with him, and got that commitment. So for him, billing's processed as of February 19th. However, once he comes to these coaching calls, signs everything, that's commitment right there. So now I've dropped the barrier of entry even more by delaying his billing process, his billing date to, basically a month from the initial call here. That way he's boom, locked in, ready to go, comes to these coaching calls, sees the value already, joins, sees all our clients winning. It's just, man, I want a piece of that pie. So I like how I kind of set that future date for him.
And what's your company name? And is that one word or two word?
That's one word.
Cool. Is that LLC?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. And what would be the best email to send all the onboarding over to you, Kev?
So I like how I said, what would be the best email to send over all the onboarding to? So the reason I say like, what's the email to send the contract? That doesn't sound as good. It's, basically pre-assuming that he's already onboarded and like he's already signed. So great, Kev, what's the best email to send the onboarding to, right? It's just like saying like, what would be the best email to connect you with you when the leads start coming in? That's just like, it just kind of pre-assumes that he's already closed in his mind. So I like that I said that.
Cool. I'm just gonna put it in my browser just to make sure I got the right one here. Here, I just
There's a
texted that
massive
to,
lag. There's a
just
massive
texted that
lag.
to you just to make sure it's the right email.
Yep, that's great.
That's good. Awesome. So I'll put the start date here, Kev, for February 19th, Monday, February 19th. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust it so that billing would only be February 19th unless you give me the green light to run it sooner. And then we'll break that up into bi-weekly payments for you.
Sounds amazing. Awesome.
Perfect. Just give me,
Great plan.
yeah, no sweat. Should be in your inbox in the next 5 minutes.
Awesome. Okay, and so I'll sign up for that.
As soon as you sign, I'll send everything over to you and then we'll get you rolling. And then February 19th, your ads will go live.
Okay, perfect. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much.
Perfect, Kev. So I'll send that over. It's going to be in your email. If it doesn't come through in your email, shoot me a text and I'll drop everything over. And then once you sign that, there's not going to be any payments until next month. So you can sign it right away. And then we'll get you onboarded ASAP. And just as a heads up, the proposal is going to be coming through in Canadian dollars because we're based out of Canada. So it's going to be coming through. It's going to say, I think it's going to say 1150 biweekly, but that's Canadian, which is going to translate to $850 US.
Okay, no problem. And then I'll just sign up for it. Okay, yeah.
Awesome, Kev. I'll send that over and I look forward to working with you.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much for the call, Lucas. Take care.
You too, man. I'll give Tanner the good news.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
I like how I said, I'll give Tanner the good news because that holds him accountable as well, because he knows that I'm going to his referral and saying, oh, Kevin, Kevin's signing up. Right now he's going to be like, okay, now I kind of got to sign up, So shout out to Tanner for that referral. Shout out to Kevin for signing on with us. Super excited to crush it with you. But I got a little bit of this call left that I'll just let play here. It's kind of funny.
They don't all go like that, dude.
All right, so that was funny because that was literally my first call of the day, trying to show my new setter, my brother Ryan, how I would set. And the very first call in 10 minutes, I just closed a new client. So I had to set his expectations of like, dude, they do not all go like that. I promise you, they do not all go like that. So it was definitely a big win for us, for Ryan, for Kevin, for Tanner, for the company. Everybody's winning. And I'm super excited to partner up with you, Kevin, if you're watching this. If ever anybody has any questions about our pricing, our structures, kind of our overall marketing and lead generation for within our own company, about how we acquire clients, specific referral incentives that we have going on, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm more than happy to share anything. Again, my name is Lucas Jensen. I run a marketing agency specifically for painting contractors called 4Media Marketing. Currently, we're doing over 7 figures. I'm 23 years old. I live in Montreal, Quebec. Very grateful for the position I'm in. Very grateful and excited to see what the rest of 2024 has. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share button, follow me on Instagram at the Lucas Jensen. Let's connect if you have any questions. And if you're a painting contractor, definitely connect. If you're SMMA owner, definitely connect. More than happy to jump on a call with you and provide the value where I can. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon.